Millennium Alliance and the value that it drives is incredible for us. For me, I get to network with peers that are outside my industry, which is incredibly important to me, so that I can keep pace with what's going on with technology, with concepts like AI, and how to apply it in a real world environment. I also really enjoy the vendor engagements that we get. This is a place for me to be able to see a bunch of different tools, technologies, and resources on a one-on-one basis and figure out how to apply those within my own organization.
The team is on top of everything, right? So very organized, very easy event to come and engage in. Been to other events organized by other companies, but this has been a differentiator from a content perspective. Great speakers. The value was meeting my peers and having discussion with them in those sessions, and then over coffee and dinner. Tremendous value. I actually exceeded my expectations. I will walk away from this after 2 days with a tremendous amount of take back to my own company.
I enjoy this kind of setting very much because it feels intimate and you have the time to talk to your peer as well as the suppliers, right? And of course, there is certain case studies that you presented, with the speakers. It's very helpful. It's very relevant. Like today, I was in the sections for the AI, the organization redesign. What is the facing challenges, and what is scenarios, and what is doing well, should be cautious for the future. So that's all the tips that I can learn, I can bring with me and to my organization.
The best part is meeting peers from completely unrelated, varied industries, right? Which has been eye-opening for me to listen to them. They all have similar challenges as my industry does, right?
I thought it was a valuable experience. I got to meet a lot of people and see what people are doing. In supply chain, there's so much going on, and especially today with the introduction of AI in the last few years and so on. There's so much going on that unless you stay around people who are doing new things, you can't stay current. You quickly fall behind. But you meet a certain caliber of people that just enriches your experience in itself. People from different industries, people with different experiences, different level of experience. I think there's no substitute for that.
When you're here at Millennium Alliance and you get to sit down with a vendor one-on-one, you actually get the real idea of what tool and what concepts they're trying to solve for you. And instead of having to sift through emails, you're able to just get a real idea very quickly.
I think the one-on-one section is fantastic because I think that you guys do a great job, like pre-matching to see what I need most and match with me most relevant supplier so we can have a time to talk about it, to see the demos and understanding what they're doing. And so there is a lot of communications one-on-one without any distraction whatsoever, right? So that's a beautiful part of it.
They were eager to know what my problems are and how they can help. They weren't just selling their product, they were trying to listen to me, understanding what they can do to help me, right?